Go is driven by a delicate balance between two opposing forces: the concrete reality of territory and the sprawling potential of influence. Territory is secured empty space. It is land surrounded so completely that if an opponent attempts to enter, they cannot survive. It is mathematically certain. You can count every intersection. Like money in the bank, these points are perfectly safe and undeniably yours. Influence demands ambition. Placing stones high and wide casts a sweeping framework across the open board. It projects power like an impending mist. But this power is a gamble. You trade early points for future dominance. The bet is simple. This loose framework must convert into undeniable score. If not, the game is lost. Because the borders are open, your opponent will inevitably invade to steal that space. When they step inside the mist, the influence activates. This is your ultimate test. How do you respond? Do you shrink back for a few safe points on the edge? Or do you trust your framework and close the net? Your opponent cannot afford to let you turn all this potential into points. When they invade, you face a critical test. Do you try to surround and kill the intruder directly? Or do you attack from a distance, forcing them to run? Attempting to kill an invasion directly often shatters your own framework. Instead, use your influence as a weapon. By attacking from a distance and chasing the invader, you naturally construct solid walls. You convert your ethereal potential into cold, hard territory without ever having to strike a fatal blow. Eventually, these battles leave behind groups of stones so solid they can never be threatened. This is thickness. It bridges the gap between territory and influence. Thickness scores no points directly, and it isn't an open framework, but it radiates immense power, suppressing your opponent's growth, backing up your future fights, and serving as a steadfast anchor in the chaos of the board. Territory, influence, thickness. True mastery of Go comes not from choosing one over the others, but from seeing the board through all three lenses at once. Understanding how they flow into each other is your first step out of the beginner's mind. Next time, we'll see how this delicate balance dictates the very first moves of the game.